What's up, guys? I'm Simeon.
I'm Courtney.
I'm Brooklyn.
I'm Nathan.
I'm Ronnie.
And we're the
Plug.
God made me fresh. 931-615. Lil Dilly from the bottom of the map. I ain't gotta have a strap, I still get 'em with the rap. Hating Dilly, man, you gotta be an idiot. In fact, took the monkey off, then I put the city on my back. Country boy, but I hang around city slickers.
Alright, guys, so we got a hot topic for you guys this week. We're talking about new beginnings. So, first off, how was United, guys?
Amazing. Fun. What was your favorite thing? Because my favorite thing was literally the whole concert. The food, the freeze dance. The freeze dance was so fun. I'm not even capping. That was actually fun.
Yeah. I liked the photo booth because I have so many pictures from all of us and just like everyone. And then the food and the concert and the photo and the fist bump I got from Touch of It.
She got a whole
photo.
And my cousin. I was so mad.
Yeah, so if you guys didn't know or you guys didn't tune in, we actually, Andy and Neo couldn't make it. He had COVID. Yeah. So instead we got Touch of It. He flew in and
it was still fun.
It was so lit.
No, it was like, because we thought he was supposed to come a certain time, but he was kind of late.
His flight got delayed, so
you know.
And then it was getting late, and we were getting tired.
But they were making
it was dark, but it was fun.
Really good.
Because if that concert would have been earlier, it kind of would have been. It was still light outside. It was dark. It was out there. It was so.
And the lighting from the video, it looks like it was daylight still. I'm like, okay,
the lights up there was so bright. It was so bright. But it was so fun. I loved it. It was so fun. I didn't even leave till like 11.
I didn't leave till like 10.
I swear, after the concert was over,
I was still there because we were still like, like straggling and everything.
I was at church.
Ty didn't leave till like 10.
But I don't
he didn't leave till then. Aiden, what was your favorite? No, because we was doing pictures and everything back there. That's why we didn't leave till like later.
What was my favorite part? My favorite part probably was like you guys said, like the concert and all that. The food was amazing. The concert was amazing. Everything about that event was pretty good. And yeah, I felt like if you missed it this time, catch us next year. Make sure it's probably gonna be around this time again.
Yeah, it will be released because they said they know. They don't tell us.
Yeah,
they know. So just catch in and show up if you missed it because it was really fun. It was very embarrassing if you didn't go, but it's alright. What's the next thing? School.
How's school going, bro?
Ron.
Okay, I'll just go since I'm already making sounds. I have to wear a uniform. This is my first time ever having to wear a uniform. And I switched from a predominantly white school to a predominantly black school, so culture shock. And that's pretty much it.
Explain. I know that's kind of like a change and everything. Because I've always wanted to do that. I'm not switching on my school.
Yeah, it's too late.
She's in.
So I want to go to a HBCU, so my mom thought it was a good idea for me to go to a predominantly black school, so I don't be like shook when I'm like 20.
I should have did that because I went to HBCU school.
Yeah, we're 17. I think I'll be 18 when I go to college.
Bro?
Yeah. No!
Oh, I'll be 17 when I'm going to college.
I'll be 17 too. I got the late birthday.
Yeah, I'll be 17 when I graduate. But yeah, it was just very nice. But I only go in for a few days because it's hybrid. But going from a predominantly white school, seeing people that more look like me now, and even like when I had to go to like orientation, seeing those like everyone that looked like me was very nice. So, yeah.
What about you guys, 8th graders?
Oh, sorry, and I'm in 10th grade. I'm a sophomore now.
Last year middle school, I'm almost there. Bruh, like middle school was definitely. Me and Brooke will probably have like the most challenging middle school.
Middle school because hold up, so
you said middle school or school year?
Middle school in general. Like,
okay, I will let you say.
Because 7th grade, I was actually okay with online. It was pretty good because I could wake up at like 15 minutes before class and be like, okay, hi. But 6th grade, I was being bullied by my teachers. They was playing Mean Girls with me. Just putting me around. My mom had to come up there. It was a whole thing.
Right.
6th grade was terrible.
About 8th
I know. Yeah. Oh, sorry. He brought up middle school. So, 8th grade. Yes, I am very excited. I'm going to be running. I am already on the student council. I will be running for president.
Me too. Me too.
I'm not president of the student council.
No, I'm not. I don't even understand the purpose of our student council.
Because so people know who I am.
We get some good field trips up in there. I'm just saying.
That is true.
Good field
council,
trips.
you get to like, you know, be controlled. Well, at least for us, like, you know.
Oh yeah, high school student
like, I
council,
mean, like
they're in
spirit
control
week and everything. Anyways, we're gonna be seniors.
Yeah, last year.
They're leaving us.
Not feeling it.
I'm actually really excited.
I'm nervous.
For this school year. I'm kind of nervous, but I'm really excited because I want to do everything that I did. I'm mainly excited for Powder Puff because I've always wanted to do Powder Puff. I cannot wait to
Y'all
do
just
it.
gotta be done.
Do y'all know what Powerpuff is?
Yeah. It's basically when the senior girls get to play football and the dudes get to do cheerleading.
Oh, that'll be. Oh,
yeah. And we go against our rival school.
Okay.
But
yeah, so we're gonna talk more about our school, going into school and new beginnings, and just make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know the deal already. And share. So make sure you come back and tune in with us on Plug. Alright guys, welcome back to the Plug. We're gonna go into our first day fits for the school year. So get just what we wore to our first days.
it's minus them two because they got free days.
Yeah.
But
I don't even know if I have.
They have the uniform.
Like, I got you.
So I'm gonna start out. You guys have seen this fit before on the show. It's just this pink Dragon Ball Z hoodie with Goku or sweatshirt. Shirt.
It's a t-shirt.
It's a t-shirt, graphic t-shirt that just has Goku on it. It's oversized. I like it. It's pretty comfortable, so that's why I wear it sometimes. And then just some pink faded out, not pink, blue faded out jeans. Pretty much.
They
Color
do give
blind.
vibes.
Color blind.
they can get mine.
They need to give vibes.
Alright.
It's valid.
And
Okay.
that's pretty much it.
I'll show mine. I kind of folded it, so give me 1 second. But okay, y'all seen these jeans before? They in the promo video. So basically, it's a Marvel shirt. Yup. And then they got stuff on the sleeve. It's kind of hard to show, but it's like that. Yup. And then the other one, it says like Marvel Team Up. Yup. And then, you know, I gotta have some ripped jeans.
Yeah.
And then it'd probably be these shoes.
Yeah. The way she just tried to go. Like back, front. Okay. Me. My turn.
Ooh,
Okay.
that romper is so cute. I'm sorry.
Thank
The romper is
you. I said Barossa. New store. Don't know. Okay. So, pants. Black.
Yeah.
I cropped them into capris because, you know, it's still hot out here. Salvation Army. Yes. Go Salvation Army.
She has to think about it.
So underrated. Go to Salvation Army, y'all. Not Goodwill. Salvation Army.
Yes.
Thrifting is the way.
Thrifting. Come on, people. And then also,
Whoa.
Betty Boop t-shirt.
Whoa.
Hey,
Forever 21. Yes. And I would probably wear these with my Nikes.
Do you have like a tank top on or something?
No. Like, no.
Dress coded.
That's crazy.
I'm next.
I'm mad. They looking at me like, ah.
My shirt. Don't worry about it.
Not the hanger.
Mother's choice.
I brought what?
It's a Abercrombie shirt, you know. I really like this shirt. I wear this often. Pretty much to school. The vibes. Anyway. And then we got
Like 8-year-old body bitches.
we got we got the shorts and yep.
Out of pocket.
And then, you know, the hoodie that I first wore on the show. The first episode of the show. Yep. You know.
That's cute, ain't that?
Yes.
They can't stop laughing on my part. My part, right?
Right. It can be respect to people.
I'm over here like, yeah, okay, they're over here.
Ain't had enough of y'all.
Just break it down.
Alright. Of course, the queen is last.
Excuse me?
Anyways, I would wear this.
Well, I said no.
Ryan, pick the mic up.
Where? Oh, right there. Red one hand. I will wear this turtleneck. This is from Zara. It's really cute lavender. I will wear these jeans from H&M, and I will wear these silver. They're not tied. Oh well. Air Maxes, and I will wear my anklet and my gold thing. So yeah, that's my fit.
This was not sponsored by any.
And I have to wear a uniform. So
Yes,
that's
I do
just
too.
fit.
So
That's
these
just
are,
fit.
for me, these are the things I would wear on my free days, which they charge us $1.
I remember
To
that.
wear.
We used to do that. We used to wear like uniforms.
I hope
it
they
would be
have
like,
that.
on like Fridays, it would be
Yeah,
like,
they swear.
hey, like $1, and then like one day I didn't show
They
up,
scam
and then
it, by
they
the
literally
way.
either
That's
made
all
me
scam.
do that or I had to leave.
Well, so after all that, we're going to go into our topic of, new beginnings. So deeper, we're going to delve deeper into it. Are you guys excited going into your new school year? Are you guys nervous? What are you feeling so far?
I can't wait for the school year. I'm nervous, but I'm not at the same time. I think I kind of lost my voice after all of that. But I don't know. I'm kind of, maybe one thing is probably the end of senior year, because then I actually got to get ready to leave.
Yeah.
I want to leave, but I don't want to leave.
Yeah. For you guys, your last year in the middle school, are you guys excited? This is the last part before you go into your next major step.
Yeah, I about had it with middle school. I'm
done.
I'm ready for high school. I'm just waiting. Gotta play this through all the way though. So.
I swear, when I first, it finally came to realization. I was like, dang, I'm going to 8th grade. Shoot, this is the last one. I'm top dog, but then I'm just gonna go back to being a little guy.
Two things I'm gonna say. After 8th grade, it goes so.
Why is Ronnie in 10th grade? That don't make sense.
Who's talking about Ronnie?
No one's talking about.
I'm saying in person. For me, I'm joining in. Meeting in 10th grade.
I'm sorry. Join
And then the second thing I'm gonna say is
make upperclassmen friends.
That's not what I was about to say.
That's what I'm saying.
My 2 things is get your credits out the way and finish your language.
Take your required classes.
I'm done.
Never mind.
Wait, what are your classes looking like?
Oh,
I got Spanish.
Spanish is like a class that we can take, but no one takes seriously. He literally puts on a movie or we draw.
It doesn't count for your high school credit?
No.
So.
That makes no sense. You're supposed to take it 8th grade and it goes into 9th grade, so you can take Spanish 2 or French 2.
They're not doing that.
So when you go into high school, you should take Spanish 1, then
Take
Spanish
me
2,
down with
and
10th grade.
French.
Yeah,
I would say take
French.
I
would
would
say take
take
Spanish because you're gonna probably need it more than French.
That's what
you're probably gonna need Spanish more than French. Anyways, careers. What do y'all want to do, career-wise?
Are you guys taking classes? Yeah, are you guys taking classes that interest you into school?
It's middle school.
What you want to do?
I'm going too.
For me at my school we take majors and I think that's pretty cool. So I have business and marketing this year for the rest of my high school and that counts as a credit at my school. And so my friend, she takes art and science, which is cool. So I just think that's cool that we get to take majors, but those counts as credits. And last year I took business 1, so now I'm in business 2 and marketing 1.
So taking business, what do you want to actually grow up to be? What do you want to?
I just think everyone should take a business class just in general, but I want to be a real estate broker. Oh my gosh, what? I want to be a real estate broker. I want to be a real estate agent as well. Real estate broker is the one with the money behind it, and real estate agent is out here slinging the houses.
So you're going to take accounting classes too?
Yes, because you have to be good at math to count, guys.
Yeah.
What makes you want to go into real estate and be a real estate broker? What interests you in that
I've wanted to do that since 8th grade, and I just really attract to it for some reason. So I like that, and I just see myself with a suit and my private jet selling people houses. So yeah.
Private jet.
See, she's the rich auntie of the
She's gonna be the rich auntie.
Yeah.
So for you guys going into 8th grade, do you have any idea of what you want to do with your life, or what you're gonna do after high school?
I go first. I definitely want to have a job where I'm not sitting down stressing about it, and I want to have a job where it's fun for me, and I'm not forced to.
You don't want to have a 9-to-5 desk job.
Yeah,
be an accountant and sit on the computer all day.
Yeah, I would like to be like a YouTuber or like a streamer or something like that. So
something that videography type stuff.
Yeah.
That's something that you
Video
won't get bored of.
productions. Oh my god, I took that in middle school and in high school. Yeah. It's a good little credit.
Yeah, I took media tech too.
Well, for me, I'm going into politics, y'all. So if it comes down to it, if you see me and I want you to vote for me for your next president, I'm gonna need y'all to vote. Thank you. I will make your life so much better.
I would love
I
to
will make your life so much better.
Maybe the mayor. I don't know about no.
I could be. No, because if anything, you're about to be seeing me as a senator. And then also, make sure you always have a backup plan for backup plans when it comes to your career. Because my backup plan is a very instrumental backup plan, okay? Okay.
Sit down. All right, next person.
I want to go to culinary school and I want to be a chef/baker and open up my own bakery.
Do you just enjoy cooking and baking, and that's just why?
Yeah, like literally when I'm stressed, I will go like bake a cake. I'm not even kidding. Like I will ice it too. Cream puffs.
I really want some cream puffs.
Y'all want me to make y'all something?
Yeah. Please.
I could like actually like decorate it, and put like fondue on it and stuff.
A plug cake.
A plug cake.
Plug cookies.
I hate fondue.
It's really
Ew.
I just
How
feel
disgusting.
I feel like it's like eating sweet Play-Doh.
No, actually, it is. I can make a plug cake. We'll make a video.
We're gonna make a vlog.
Wait,
Yeah,
it's been a year
I'll
of us
make a vlog.
doing
I'll make a
the
vlog and I'll make a segment about it. I gotcha.
Yeah.
What do you want to?
I want to go into construction engineering and construction management.
See, now he can build the plug house.
See, we all
You guys
we all
are
This
this
is the plan.
You guys are staying on this
I will sell the house.
and then I'm gonna be getting all the paperwork and stuff like that. Courtney's gonna be cooking for us, and
And he's gonna make the video. He's gonna build
He's
the
gonna
house.
actually
Like,
make the
come on
vlog.
now. Money in the bed.
That
Money
means
in the
I
bed.
do all the work.
No,
I
No,
do it, but
I
you
have to
do
get the
half
house
of it. You do
sold, first of
majority
all.
of it.
Why are you gonna sell the house to us?
What?
What?
If you're gonna be a real estate broker, how are you gonna sell the house
Other
to
people will
us?
probably want it. You're building a house. Other people could
What?
be like, oh, I want
The
that.
plug
house
house
there.
is gonna be for the
I'm
plug.
talking about a house, not the plug house. I'm saying
Wait
you
a
have to
minute,
sell
what?
houses.
She's
I
saying,
thought we were
Just
building the plug out.
yeah, we're gonna
Oh my
sell
gosh.
houses
Y'all
to
gonna
get
get
the
it.
money to build the plug house.
Oh, so we're all gonna be like in this whole corporation.
Yes.
Yes.
That's
We're
right.
not
I mean, it's
gonna
lifetime
be
agreement.
lifelong.
That
These
can't
are
give you like
lifers.
this.
These are lifers. Come on now.
Well, all that's really good, but like if you don't know, like if you think you know what you want to go into and you still wishy-washy about it going into high school, that's fine. Because it could change even after high school.
Like even us
college.
as seniors and like literally everybody could change. I could change what I want to do because I changed what I wanted to do. I wanted to go into school for like video productions and everything, and I just felt like I don't know. I want to do baking and stuff more, but I might change it again because I want to do like taking pictures and stuff. I was gonna change it. I changed it like 3 times already.
Yeah, because I changed my career too because I wanted to be a fashion designer at first. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be going to Paris Fashion Institute. I had my college set out, but then I was like, okay, that's not really a straight go-to because it's a little harder than I need it to be. So I was like, okay, politics. I can fight you for my client.
All right.
So come on now.
Be a lawyer.
That kind of goes into like our scriptures. So my scripture is Proverbs 3:5-6, and it says, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not unto your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight." So the way I interpret that and see it is, if you don't know the path that you want to follow, not even just careers, just in general, you don't know the way you want to go with your life.
It's cool.
Don't stress. Yeah, don't stress about it completely, but like do little things here. There, like find different hobbies that you like and see if you can make what you love into a path, like your passion, to a job or something like that.
Because it can literally change like that. You could have your whole plan and change it. I was gonna stay here, go to a community college, and then transfer, and then I just decided to go to a whole university.
And I would be visiting because I like that state.
And don't be upset if you feel like your path gets disrupted too, because it's just gonna work out the way God wants it. Sometimes your plan and His plan don't really
just
match
because
up.
you planned it doesn't mean it's supposed to be how it's supposed to be. So it could really
go with the flow.
Yeah. And if you don't have a plan for what you want to do, it's just okay. You can pick.
Have a plan B, like me. See, that rhymed too.
Anyways, okay, my scripture is Philippians 4:6-7. Do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. And the peace of God, which transcends in all understanding, will guard your hearts and your minds in Christ Jesus. I keep saying Jesus Christ. Okay, but I think basically that just means like when you don't want to talk to like people about your problems, you can talk to God about it instead of just not saying anything at all. And yeah, just be don't if you get anxious or anything, you can talk to Him because He knows how you're feeling and everything.
Yeah. Can someone give me my right there? I feel like they right there. Because I put them right there and then I didn't know. Okay. It's okay though. Okay, Ephesians 4:22-24. You were taught with regard to your former way of life to put off your old self, which is being corrupted by its deceitful desires, to be made new in the attitude of your mind, and to put on the new self, created to be like God in the righteousness and holiness. So to me, that means that the way that you are now, you won't be that way in the future or towards the future, because the way we are now, we all have problems and issues and we all make mistakes, and we're going to be learning from them as we go forward into the future.
Like your younger self is different than your person now.
And the mistakes that you made then, you won't be making them the same in the future. So you're going to be shedding that skin like a snake. You're going to be shedding that skin, that ugly, deceitful skin of sin, and you will be turning into the holiness and the righteousness of the God and the temple that He made and created you to be.
To add into what Brooklyn said really quickly, and like, you don't want to be the same person like you were yesterday. You want to grow. You want to be better than you were. So,
because there's no point. Because if you're just the same person, then there's no point. All those other years, you're supposed to change. You don't have to, like every school year, how you kind of, grow up a little bit. Change a little bit. You don't have to. I guess you could be the same person, but you want to change.
You should be better.
Yeah.
All right. My scripture, Jeremiah 29:11. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord. Plans to prosper you and not to harm you. Plans to save you, hope and a future. So to me, that kind of ties into what Simeon's verse was like. He has plans to prosper you. Don't worry about it, because as long as you have God in your life, then everything will be good for you. So, probably just stick with if your plan changes, like everybody else said, just don't worry about it. God got you, and
go with the flow.
Go with the flow.
Yeah.
Go with the flow.
okay, I'm last again. Just I believe it's Job, right? It's Job. Job 8:7. Your beginnings will seem humble, so prosperous will your future be. And again, that reminds me of me. No, I'm just kidding. Some people, they start from nowhere and they grow to be someone big, someone you know, and you don't have you want to be humble throughout all of that, and that's what I think that means. You can be humble and prosperous. You don't want to be not uppity, but you want to be grateful for what you have, and you just want to see where God can take you in your future.
Those are all good scriptures that we all just said, and I think people will for sure take that home and take it to heart. So we're gonna go back and we're gonna have some more topics about new beginnings and school starting, and tune back in with us on the plug. Hey guys, welcome back to the plug, and now we have our special guest, Miss Alisha. She's a dean of students, and she's all about academic excellence. And we have her on the show today so we can ask her some questions about how we should respond to certain situations in school, or when we feel uncomfortable at school, how to not feel as stressed out about it. Mm-hmm. So thank you for coming on to the show.
Yes. How are you?
I'm happy to be here with all of you today.
So we're just gonna go through. We all have some questions for you. We're gonna go through, just ask them and get your feedback on some of them. So I'm gonna start off. My first question is, how do you deal with stress in school? So whether it be with homework, your schedule, or you got football, or you're just tired, how do you have your students deal with that?
I think it's really important for students to have a planner. If your school does not provide one, I highly suggest that you all and your friends get planners. Planners are really helpful just for you to have a visual of the day-by-day things that you have to do. I know many of us have phones, so you might use your phone as a way to just plan out your day, just so you can have a structure, because you guys do extracurricular activities, and so those things typically come when you get out of school. So just having that balance, knowing these are the classes, this is when my projects are due, this is when I have to do homework, I also have practice or a rehearsal, so just knowing what you have to do, what days, being strategic with your schedule, and then also making sure that you have time to rest. So a planner would definitely be helpful with structure.
And my second question is, what are some self-care tips for us? So during school, I know it's hard to keep up with maintenance, or keep up with yourself, and you get stressed out and just
But like you work in school stuff and not like yourself.
Yeah, and you get burnt out sometimes. What are some ways to get back into it or keep mental health type stuff?
I think it's important for you to know what keeps you going and what keeps you motivated. So what things bring you joy and what can kind of give you a break. So like if you know I need to have X amount of hours of sleep, you know, being strategic, I need to get off Instagram, or let me put this down just so I know that I want to get in bed and I want to get some extra rest. Making sure you have the right food. Sometimes you got to food prep. You know, it's really important to not get stuff on the fly, but being prepared. So if you know you want to have some fruit, you want to get some salad, or you know you want to have your lunch already ready, spend some time at the beginning of the week to prep for, you know, the days throughout the week, so you're not rushing to try to get those things done. If you know that reading and listening to music is important to you, schedule 5 minutes, 10 minutes, sometime throughout the day to actually do those things that allow you to calm down, to allow you to relieve that stress. Just being prepared, being proactive.
I know like it's a little hard sometimes. So like, well, my question, how do you stay motivated like all the time?
Like me as an administrator?
Well,
or just in general?
I'll say both.
I really feel like the things that I do have purpose and they are purposeful. So, you know, I know that what I'm doing is not for myself. I'm either doing it to help somebody else, support to somebody else, or to be a key member on a team. So, you know, I know that I have a part to play. So, you know, I don't want to half step. I always want to put my best foot forward and do the best that I can. So, you know, you just always want to do your best, and that's the mindset that I have.
And then for my second one is, how do you balance everything that you have going on in life? Like as like, I know like for like us and as like an administrator, I know that's kind of hard taking care of everybody in the school and everything.
Absolutely. It definitely can be a challenge. Outside of administration, I am an entrepreneur, so I do have an online business. I'm also a stylist, so
we got some t-shirts.
I do hair on the side. So just having that schedule again is really important. I have a planner on paper. I also have a planner that's on my phone. I can look at my phone at the start of the day and say, yep, these are the things that I have scheduled, and then I can go to my planner later, open it up, and then look at the whole week and kind of see everything that I have going on. And so I'm even going through a process now where I've had to kind of be real with myself. Like, I'm not a spring chicken. When I was younger, I used to do a whole lot more, but now I'm a mom, you know, I'm a wife, I have a lot going on. So now I'm looking at it like you can't take on as much as you used to. So like, 2 days out of the week, you might do hair. One specific day out of the week, you're going to do meal prep. This day, you're going to spend time with your daughter and do these particular things. So just kind of doing self-reflection. Am I beating myself down by doing too much? What can I pull back from? What needs more of my time? And just how can I remain organized and just, you know, keep that scope in perspective throughout the week.
Yeah, I usually do that with work. Like if I put in my calendar, like this is the day I have to work, this is the day I don't have to work, and then like that I can go off with. I can spend time with my friends or just have the whole day, like I can go sleep and everything. But yeah, but go share your question.
What are your 5 keys to success?
I would say my 5 keys to success is definitely one, having a relationship with God. You know, without Him, nothing is possible. 2, just being organized, being planned, and just having a vision for the things that you want to do. Self-care, definitely making time for yourself. Do the things that matter to you, the things that make you tick. I would definitely say reflection. Growth is inevitable. And I heard one of you guys say earlier, like, you don't want to be the same person that you were yesterday, or, you know, or the day before. Like, you want to grow. You want to constantly evolve. So doing reflection. You know, what didn't go so well here? What can I change? What can I do to be better? What can I keep doing that is getting me the success that I have? And then I would say just family. Family and just being a mom and being a wife and being, you know, with the people that I love and bring me joy, you know.
Yes, absolutely. And second one, tips for time management.
Again, it goes back to that planning. I feel like I'm kind of being redundant, but really just having a plan. Like, some things happen and you do some things, you know, by the seat of your pants. Like that come on, hey, you want to go here, and you like, okay, sometimes it's good to do that and sometimes it's not, because when you like, man, I really want to go, you go. When you get back home, you're either tired and then it takes you away from something else that you had to do. But knowing what things are important, so you know you got a test coming up and you know it might be a subject that you're struggling with and you need to put a little bit more effort and time into that thing. You need to put the time in, and for you might easily be distracted, so that might mean turn the TV off, turn the phone off, and really just get in that quiet place and focus and study and do what's necessary, so that you can be successful. A lot of times it's about the time that we put in. We can't breeze through certain things. We really have to put that time in if we want to see the results that we know that we can actually get. So for me, again, time management is about planning and being strategic with what you put on your schedule and what you also take off of your schedule too.
Yeah. Because I know for me, when it comes to time management, I usually try to just get everything done right when they give it to me. When it comes to homework or projects, I'd be like, okay, let me get this done, because one, I know I'm not going to feel like doing it later, and two, I usually have to help other people because that is my job. I'm in every single class since I think 4th grade. I've been like the mother of the classroom. Anybody needed help, I'd be right there, like, okay, here's how you explain this, or I would just help them in any way I can, because I know that one of them are going to be struggling. I was like, let me get my stuff done, because I know if I'm trying to help you and me, one of us is about to fail, and I can't have that on my plate, and I'm not about to be the cause of yours.
That's smart too, because if you have like homework that's due Friday, you finish it on Monday. That way you don't have to worry about that class, so you can do everything else. Then during the week you get those like space kind of off days.
And one thing I want to add to that too, it's really important. I mean, and it's cool to also like help people too, but also just knowing when you might be a crutch for some people too. So you can't enable people. So you know it's okay to lend a helping hand and help people, but also they got to put in the work. So I don't mind letting you see my notes. You know, you missed class or whatever, or helping you out, but I need you to also put in the work.
Like if you're like,
putting in the work and you
may not put in the work.
I purposely like sleep in class and you
absolutely
like,
come on now. I'd be like, no, come on now. You was
in class like with everybody else. If you're not here and you missed it, like obviously you can have the notes and whatever you missed. But if you just
didn't miss it, I'd be like, you were right there. You're in the front. I'm in the back. You could have solved that.
Yeah. So just keep that in mind.
After the next 2 questions, or the last 2 questions, do you have any affirmations that you say to yourself to start your day?
Absolutely. I have a lot. I know affirmations are really near and dear to my heart. I recently wrote a book that was basically about affirmations, dealing with children and families and just how important it is to speak life. So I always start the morning by just saying, God, I just thank you for my purpose. I thank you for placing me here on purpose for a purpose. I thank you that I have good character. I thank you that I'm confident. I thank you that I'm beautiful. I kind of like have a list. I have sticky notes everywhere. I write them down, and they're just helpful just to bring those things to your memory. And even when you might not be feeling it, it's still good to actually say those things too, because it definitely can impact and change your mood overall.
I know my mom, she goes through the house and she writes like scriptures or affirmations and puts them on the mirror, like some school days, and she'll put them on every mirror so we can like see what we're getting ready for school.
Yeah. Absolutely. That's awesome. That's awesome.
The last question is, instead of complaining when things are not how they are, like how you wanted them to be, how can you react better instead of being like...
But we know that complaining doesn't get us anywhere. So you can sit there and complain all day, but at the end of the day, if it's not changing or producing any results, what are you going to do about it? And so we all have times and moments where we vent and we are in a funk. That's just a part of life. But once you get through that, all right, let's shake it off and let's keep it moving. Let's get to the next thing, or what do I need to do to fix this? Because obviously complaining is not getting me anywhere. So I'm in situations sometimes where I do complain, and I have to catch myself, like, stop complaining, get out of this funk, shake off the attitude, let's get it together and do what you need to do. So just, again, motivating yourself, talking to yourself, you gotta get through this, you gotta push through this, stop complaining, it's not changing anything. And just kind of being that motivation for yourself. And then what can I do to fix this, or what can I do to make things better?
Okay, thank you.
Does anyone have any questions?
Thank you for coming on to the show.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for all your advice and your well-being, your tips.
Yeah, and the perspective is cool.
Yes.
Thank you very much for having me.
Alright guys, that's been the segment. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll be right back on The Plug. Well, hey guys, welcome back to The Plug once again. And we're just going to go through and talk about our school supplies and our favorite one that gets us through each day that we cannot go without for school.
Yeah. Ron.
Okay, I'll go first. Well, I don't need this, but I need this for me, not for school. My mom, she has thousands and thousands and thousands of pictures from high school, and so I just want those memories, the hallways, the teachers, and just football games and just having the fun. So that's why I brought my Fiji film.
Oh, like, yeah, because like you can have like pictures of your like you know phone pictures, but you can like actually like print those out.
And then they can get added to my disposable wall in my room.
That's cool.
I do.
Oh, okay, that's cute. It's cute.
Right.
Oh, okay. Hi. So, I have this five subject notebook. Sorry, I had to check. You know, I pick up stuff. So 5 subject notebook. See? Oh yeah, cause teacher moment. 5 subject notebook, and when you open it, it has
There's lots of pockets.
a pocket for your homework for that specific class. Keep organized, people. But I'm not gonna say organized. I'm gonna tell you the truth. Maybe like in that first month of school, I'm about to keep this up. But when it starts getting quicker, when they're like, take you out your notebook and start and taking notes, I'm about to flip to a random page and just go. Won't matter what.
For real, it get like that. At one point,
That's why I had separate binders.
Like you be so
like separate folders and everything, because I can't.
You be so organized in the middle of it.
Binders
That
are
is
the
true
way.
though. They would always be like, bring a binder. All middle school,
Some
I used
teachers
a binder.
force you to have binders. Though.
High school, I never.
no,
But
no binders.
I'll go next. So y'all can't steal my pencil. Mine is mechanical pencil because I don't use regular pencils. This is literally, I cannot live without these. Because if I don't have a mechanical pencil, I'm not using anything else. I'm not using a pen. I'm not using a regular pencil because who has regular pencils? Everybody has mechanical pencils.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say. Huh?
And they're really cheap too.
And then the teachers, I'm sorry, but the teachers in high school, like now, if you ask for a pencil, they're not gonna give you one. So really,
Pencil sharpener.
You gotta have a 30.
My teachers be charging you. They be like, you got 50 cents on you?
No.
No.
They pull that, or they pull the. Okay, I'm gonna need your phone for a pencil.
Yeah, they're gonna switch it up.
What schools do y'all go to?
Change.
Charging you.
For me, I have my AirPods, and I'm gonna count this as one thing. My AirPods and my phone, technology, because
Get him off the stage.
So if your phone knows what you're doing.
listen,
Fired.
Listen, my phone's never dead.
Okay, so if it is.
So with my phone, I get my remind text messages from my teachers and my football coaches, and it has a planner on it. You can take pictures of the board. It has a calculator. It's basically all around good thing to have. Even if I don't have a notebook or pencil, I can always just take a picture.
What if somebody knock it out your hand?
Yeah, what if your phone break at school?
What if somebody steals it?
Yeah, what if they steal your AirPods? What if you lose your
How was they
AirPods?
finna be stolen if this in my phone?
And apps to use for school. Write this down. Socratic, you take a picture for studying purposes. You take a picture of the problem, and then it looks up the Quizlet answer. Then, Socratic,
Quizlet is a lifesaver.
Brainly, Photomath, because that do be helping. And then if you want to be that person to buy, they give you more answers. And just Quizlet in general. Because then you can, because actually Quizlet is actually like
Quizlet is
so
an
good.
actual thing that like you should be using. Like these,
you can make flashcards.
That's what I did most of my Spanish
terms
too.
and
Spanish.
a good thing is like most of the textbooks people already have it on Quizlet. So if you look up your textbook and you have like a terms quiz at school, you can like go through and study with all the flashcards. I know my Spanish teacher through about middle school, she forced us to do Quizlet. So she had like Quizlet tests and exams and stuff like that. But, like, it really
don't
helps.
use
Most of
the
my
school
Spanish
computer.
assignments were.
I don't know, and maybe it's just my teachers, but all of the like science and Spanish teachers always had all the tests on Quizlet. So like,
Please
and it was online too. So I was just looking at that.
When you have old teachers, like I had majority like old teachers, so my bio teacher, like all that was out of his brain. He'd be like, "Oh wait, we have a quiz." So when we have a quiz, we had a test each week, and that was like every other week in my 9th grade year. So that was fun.
That doesn't add up.
No.
You had a quiz or a test each week, and that was every other week.
Yeah.
How was it?
Like I know
Because I had honors biology, and we had every time you had a quiz, you had a test. Every time you had a quiz, you had a test the same week. And we
the same week?
So how's it every other week?
So it would be Wednesday and Friday.
Your schedule.
A quiz Wednesday and Friday. Because I know for us, we would have a quiz like every Friday, and like the unit test would be like a couple.
Yeah, no, he was different, but he was nice.
I hate unit tests in math because that's where it's like everything
just unit tests. Period. I hate unit tests because they're dumb. I mean, it's a summary, but
I
hate it because
I get stressed out.
Well, ending off on that, ending off on tests, we're gonna go ahead and wrap up this segment. We're gonna go right into our motivation with Natasha, and we're gonna see you after that.
Yep.
Hi everyone, it's Natasha here, and today I'm gonna be telling you about new beginnings for back to school. So we're all going back to school soon. Whether it's gonna be our first day of elementary school, middle school, high school, college, or it's just gonna be your first day at a new school. And when you go back to school, don't go back to school with a spirit of fear, because God didn't give us a spirit of fear. But He gave us a spirit of power, love, and self-discipline. But in this case, He gave us a spirit of strength and power, confidence and hope. So we should make God our confidence and hope. And let's say that you're about to take your first math test of the year, and you have so much fear in you because you think you're automatically going to fail the test. Don't think that at all. Put God first. Once you put God first, God will make you so comfortable to the point that you can trust Him. And once you trust God, you shouldn't fear. So once you finish your test, just know that God's proud of you because you tried. And you should be proud of yourself too. And then let's say that you're the new kid at your school and you're about to go to lunch. You have so much fear in you because you don't want to be the awkward kid that's trying to find the seat. Put God first. Once you put God first, He'll guide you. And He'll guide you to the right table so you can make some new friends. And lastly, let's say that you and your closest friends aren't speaking to each other because of something that happened last semester. Who cares what happened last semester or the semester before that? Leave that in the past. And when you continually get bad moments in your past in your system, that's from the devil. The devil only brings up your past because it's something in your future that he doesn't want you to see. So stay in the future with God, because God has a good plan, a great plan for you. So just remember from today that you should always put God first. And in every new thing you do, start with God. God will be there with you from start to finish, beginning to end. Whenever you stumble, He'll be there to help you back up. So I hope you guys have a wonderful 2021 to 2022 school year. Have a nice day and stay safe.
Alright guys, this has been the show. If you like our topic about new beginnings and going into school with our tips and tricks, make sure you subscribe, share, and like. And make sure you tune in every single month. And we also have videos coming out sometimes during the week. So make sure you stay posted up on our Instagram, all of our social media. And we'll see you next time on The Plug.
And I put the city on my back. Country boy, but I hang around city slickers.